What is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. How y'all doing today on this marvelous Monday afternoon? Hope y'all are doing well. I know I am. And my pet deck for today has been, is it Phoenix and Explorer? And it has had some pretty explosive starts. So let's see what that looks like here. Start off with pass turn, pause on end step with fire in the hand, and hit you in the face, friend. I thought for a second my MTGA literally froze. I'm not even going to lie. I think we expressive iteration on 3, so I'm not... On one hand, like, I want the land. On the other hand, I feel like we're just going to get the third land with expressive iteration, so let's put that bottom. Draw's going more interactive. We drew a land anyways. Let's put that in play tapped and pass. So we have Spell Pierce on 2. See what our opponent is playing. Looks like mono red so far. Burning Tree, Emissary, combo, Storm Style, Rolling Vortex, Spell Pierce. No, thank and you. Okay, this could be a good start. So let's expressive iteration. Let's put... I want to play this. We're gonna have 4, so if we chart a course into a 1, so let's go opt, library, exile, and pass. And in ideal circumstances, we'll be able to get Arc-like Phoenix on 4. Let's see. I'm just gonna pass the turn. Take 2, I'm for it. Rampaging Ferocidon, we don't plan on gaining any life. Discover the Impossible. This has been a slept-on card for Phoenix, and I think it's actually really freaking sick. Okay, let's start off. Let's start off with opt. See if we can set up our hand. Let's go with opt. Scry 1. Land, no. We have the 4th in hand. Shard, of course. Dang. That royally sucks. Pitch to Phoenix. Play the land tapped and pass. And so we can finale a promise next turn, instant sorcery, and call it a day. To get that back. It's just not great that we whiffed on it that hard. Otherwise, we could discover the impossible if we draw into a 1-drop. We'll see. Okay. So, I mean, Finale Promise guarantees. Discover the Impossible does not, but allows us to dig deeper. As long as we get an instant of 2 or less, we're good. Do we take the risk here, or we just send it with Finale? I think we send it with Finale. So, X2 for instant. Let's thin out their field. And then let's go with expressive iteration. Auto pay 4. What say you, point? There's no, like, red counter spell. There's white counter magic now, technically. Doesn't matter the order. Let's go play with fire, targeting Burning Tree Emissary, expressive iteration. It'll resolve in that order. All 3 have been casted. Okay, hold up. So let's put Arc-Light Phoenix in the hand. Let's put Doesn't really matter here in the grand scheme of things. Let's actually no, we haven't played a land this turn, so Library Exile. Burning Tree Emissary will die. We're going to play an island into Consider. Yo, what's up, Liquid? How you doing today, bud? Hopefully you are doing well. Arclight Phoenix hits the field. Alright, we'll attack. We can't block the Ferocidon, so moot point and holding up for blockers. Let's see if we can deal 3 to even out the life totals a little bit. And then next turn, we're going to go with Prismari Command, pitching to Arclight Phoenix. Bone Crusher to face is concerning. That's very concerning. Okay, Den of the Bugbear, so it's not Ember Cleave for lethal. God Ghost, Modern Warfare 3. Ooh, very nice. Okay, not lethal. That's good. So, let us Prisma. I don't want to do this. It's an interesting question. Okay, so let's do Prismari Command. Is there a way we can win this turn? Probably not. I mean, there is, but it's so unlikely. Let's do draw 2, create a treasure token. Draw 2, create a treasure. Auto pay. Draw 2. Pitch a Phoenix. Pitch a expressive iteration. Let's play River Glide Pathway. Discover the impossible. Ooh. Okay. So then let's go with a Lightning Axe, yeah? Lightning Axe? Go Lightning Axe, play it, discard a card. Let's get rid of the Ferocidon. Discard a Opt. Let's hold on to the Consider. Let's attack with 1 Phoenix. And end turn. And honestly, yeah, we just hold on to the Consider. If we have to block the Bone Crusher. If they have Ember Cleave, we just straight up lose. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Burning Tree Emissary, so no Ember Cleave. That is fine. Do they play a second Bone Crusher? Yeah? That would make sense to me. So did I see an... I was gonna say, did I see another... Den of the Bugbear. Becomes a 3/2. Makes a token. A recursive 3/2. So like it's 4 damage or 4 damage, right? But we have to block the Bone Crusher. We go down to 1. Let's go with Discover the Impossible. We play a Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe discards a card. Kills the Burning Tree Emissary, discarding a Discover the Impossible. I need a land here. Consider. Arclight Phoenix to the graveyard. Draws a Consider. That is not a land. That is unfortunate is what it is. But I think this still works as long as they do not have a way to interact with our health without creatures. Interesting. Otawara is 4, no legendaries. We played Discover, Lightning Axe, Consider, so we will get our 2 Phoenixes. We cannot attack. Point blank statement, if we attack, we lose. If they have interaction, we lose. What is it, opponent? Do you win this turn? Goblin Chain Whirler of all things. Try and find something. Galvanic Iteration is nothing. Hollow Storm Giants does nothing. Yeah, that is literally one enough to get them across the finish line. That's painful. Oh, that's so painful. We needed just a little bit more health and we would have been able to get somewhere there. Mono red coming in strong. All right. I see, opponent. Well, we are going to... I don't have a sideboard set up for this right now, as I'm trying to feel out what I'm feeling weak against in the ladder at the moment. And right now, Prismari Command actually does take care of a lot of the sideboard material our opponents have, which is like Grafdigger's Cage, stuff like that, because it has the option to kill artifacts. So Command actually feels really, really good, other than the fact that it's a 3 CMC card. That's the only major downside. Other than that, though, it feels a pretty good card, actually. So I'm kind of happy with it where it is. Overall, between Explorer and Pioneer, there are a few things that we are missing. And mainly, like, Treasure Cruise with Delve would be insane. But we do not have access to that right now. Itch on my back that will not go away. Alright, though. We are going to be on the play. See if we can get off to a strong start. And I will get a drink in. I believe Frankie's making some tea for me, so that'll be a little bit. Spell Pierce on 1. Or a Consider. If we can hit into a red source, that would be pretty strong. Let's... This is dangerous. Let's... From an island and pass. Spell Pierce. Take turn 1 off. Actually, consider Steam Vents. Tapped, so that is 3 for Discover the Impossible. Robber the Rich, same cards, and no steal, which is good. Otawara. Let's go Discovering. Let's go with Opt. Play Opt. Let's drop the Consider. They would need to play 2 cards to activate Robber. That's 1. Do they have the 3 drop? They do. So they will steal top here. Gatekeeper. We would like to kill Gatekeeper, so Prismari Command it is next turn. Let's go Prismari Command. Do 2 damage. Create a treasure token. 2 damage treasure token. Take 2 and kill it. Play Coast. Shard of Course. Pitch the Arclight Phoenix. Next turn, we got the Finale of Promise here. Yeah, what's up, Phoenix? How you doing today, bud? Hopefully you are doing well. So X2 gets us chart a course and consider. Ooh, Torbrand, that's problematic. And wait, did it? Oh my god, it grabbed an Arclight Phoenix last time. That sucks. That royally sucks. I did not realize that. Vabine with some DBD, very nice, very nice. So what do we need to do here? I think we need to go X3 then. Let's go X3. Prismari Command. Sharda Course. Let's go Sharda Course. Prismari Command. Deal 2, draw 2, discard 2. The worst user of flashlights in the world. Why is that subjective? So deal 2, draw 2, discard 2. Let's pitch and pitch. Draw 2, discard 1. Let's pitch. We'll get 1 Phoenix back, no attacks. He missed every single one. That is an oof. And that actually has so much. Oh my god, the passive. Like, that is just a card they run, but it actually absolutely wrecks me. That sucks. If a creature dealt this turn by source of damage would die, exile it instead. That is rough. So mono red, actually a bit of a threat. I mean, we could run what? Anger of the Gods sideboard? The only downside, does Anger exile? I think it does. Hold up. Anger. Yeah. Deals. So damage to each creature. And not collected. The deranged uncle look. Yeah, I'm getting it trimmed up. I haven't gotten it done in a bit since we moved. So I'm gonna get the beard trimmed up a little bit. The hair is just growing out until I can donate it, so it's gonna be probably another few months before it's long enough to where I'm not having to shave my head. So it's getting there. It needs to get to, I think, 14 inches. Each creature. Red specifically. Blazing Volley, no. Virgin, no. It needs to be either instant or sorcery. Cinderclasm. Kicker 3 deals 2 across. Almost as big as Nemi. Like, Cinderclasm is not a bad option. It's better. Like, I want to be able to deal 3 damage, but I don't want to exile my own cards. That's the only problem. Dragon's Approach. Each opponent. No. To any target and 1 to each non-artifact creature. Oh, interesting. So it's asymmetrical. Flame Sweep is 2 damage to each creature except for creatures you control flying. That actually is relevant. But, like, so many things have 3 toughness is the problem. Sweltering Sun deals 3 damage to each creature. Wow. Anger of the Gods and Sweltering Sun come from the same set, but Sweltering Sun is arguably so much worse. Also, it's so scuffed that you can't lock or save against demo. Really? I did not know you couldn't lock or save against demo. I was not aware of that. Draconic Intervention, Hone Lightning. There's Storm's Wrath. 3 is ideal, and I will say Flame Sweep is nice at instant speed, but the 3 damage really could come in clutch. Way too close to locker. Interesting. I was never aware of that. Duly noted. It's not like we have Blasphemous Act. Corpse Explosion isn't a great option. Tarka's Command, not a great option. They put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Interesting. That's actually not a bad card. Could actually see playing that at some point. Deafening Clarion's a no. Hostile Takeover's a no. So, looks like the options are Sweltering Sun, Anger of the Gods, or Flame Sweep. Oh, he's still running Scute Swarm? That's funny. Which is very fun when he has like 30 lands. Oh yeah, Scute Swarm can be kinda nutty. Let's go sideboard. I guess just 2 Sweltering Suns and see how that goes. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go in again with Phoenix and see how we can continue to tune it. Mono red was the main issue here. I want, like, the Flame Sweeps feels good, but I feel like everything has enough toughness to dodge it. That's the only problem. That is the only problem. Sir Simic. I imagine that this is going to be a Simic player. Turn 1, 2 off, 3 into Iteration. Doesn't feel great. Opponent goes first. We can mulligan for free once. This feels better, but with a lack of lands. Oh my god, and we take turn 1 off as well? We don't know what deck they're playing against, so let's keep. This is greedy as hell. Drop the Spell Pierce, hope we draw into an untapped land for the Consider. And then turn 2 for Ledger Shredder. Love the game too much. I just want to know that when I get to the end of the story, I will be unsatisfied. That is rough, yeah. So turn 1 off. We need to draw into a land here for Ledger Shredder. Actually, what we really need is a Prismari command to turn off Oven. That is not a land. So let's go Consider. Graveyard. Still not a land. Ooh, we may have greeted too much here. I mean, I guess we're running 20 lands. I shouldn't have been that greedy. Should not have been that greedy. So this is Jund Oni Cult, which actually is pretty good. Like, it's so synergistic between Trail of Crumbs, Oni Cult, and Witch's Oven. I have a similar deck, so this is gonna be rough. Okay, land. Let's go Ledger Shredder. So every time they play 2 cards, this grows. Mayhem Devil, that's frightening. They can sacrifice. What would they sacrifice here? They would sacrifice Oni Cult, which would only be 1 additional damage unless they also sacrifice Mayhem Devil, so we block this. In Explorer, white doesn't see a ton of play unless it's White Weenie. Okay, 1 damage. Create a token. Create a food. Sack the food. It's only 1 additional damage unless you have another way to sacrifice. Okay, I think they realized as much. Okay. We need to land, so Expressive Iteration. Let's go digging. So we have Finale Promise already in hand. So let's go play with Fire in the hand. Promise in the library. Exile the land. Play the land. Play the land on blue. Consider. I don't know why they're saying oops. What's going on about themselves? we pitch a Phoenix. We have 3 Phoenixes in hand. This is actually huge. Lightning Axe. Yeah, this is actually great. Lightning Axe into hand. No attacks from the Ledger Shredder. Let's keep it up on defense. We need a land. Or a way to draw into a land, which Discover the Possibilities can give us. Fatal Push. That's rough. 4 damage. You got it. If we can get Discover into... If we can get a land draw and bring out Discover, we should be able to bring the game back into our favor. Down to 15. Okay. What are your thoughts here, friendo? Could have another push. I mean, you have a treasure up to activate push. You could play Trail of Crumbs. You do not, though. There's a land, but it's a tapped land is the problem. Okay, so we could do this one of 2 ways. We can take a risk. Go big or go home. Let's do so. Yeah, let's... At the same time, we could just go Lightning Axe. Of course, we can't double play with fire. I need another... Actually, no, this is untapped land. I think it wasn't. No, it's a freaking tapped land! It... Oh my god, it didn't look like it was. Okay, in that case, we're gonna play it safe. Let's kill Mayhem Devil. Pitch the Arclight Phoenix. So we're taking a turn off. That's okay. It allows us to set up for next turn. Not ideal, not what we wanted, but oh well. Next turn we can X2. Sack of food. Mayhem Devil. Pings and pings. Got it. Which is up. Pings me again. You got it. Let us pass the turn. We'll keep the play with fire up. A second Oni Call Anvil. This is less than ideal. Like I said, Prismari Command would be huge right now. Trail of Crumbs, you got it. We're gonna play with fire. Force on the sack it, which is fine. They make a food. Nope, they had a sack it, 2 tokens. Sure. My turn. Okay, so what does it look like if we X2 right now versus Discover the Impossible? Discover the Impossible could whiff. X2, we hit Expressive Iteration, and we can either hit Consider, Play of Fire, or Lightning Axe. I'd like a way to pitch, I guess Lightning Axe, because I want to pitch the Arclight. So let's Finale of Promise, X2, Lightning Axe, Expressive Iteration, A4, Expressive Iteration, Lightning Axe, discard a card, target that, pitch for cost. So no matter what, Phoenix is in graveyard, Oni Call Anvil sacrifices. They're up to 20. Hand, library, exile. Exile on red. Play with fire. Do we just need to race them to the finish? Is that what we're gonna have to do here? We are going to be able to deal them 9. Let's go with 11. Let's play with fire. Considered a bottom. Down to 18. Triple arc light. 9 damage, down to 9. Evening out the board just a little bit. Now, they're going to be able to gain 2 here, but we can play for fire for 2 as well. So they're going to have to sacrifice a food at cost. Oni cult, so that's now 3. That makes it a bit more difficult, but not the end of the world. So they'll go up to 12. We need now 3 damage to face. Deadly Dispute. That is fine. 1 treasure. Do they have a land? They do. They shock it, though, down to 7. Cauldron Familiar. This is still fine. Up to 8. Sacrifice it. They're up to 9. Okay, so we're back to 12, basically. This is fine. If I can deal them 3 damage, we win. You need 3 additional damage. 1 additional play with fire. If you have anything else, Prismari command would work. Yeah, it looks like play of fire is going to be the main option. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Alright, now or never, friends. So we can... It had to be X2. This is so rough. Okay, so let us finale a promise. X2. Play with fire. Expressive iteration. Play with fire. To face. Expressive iteration. Let's go to... it doesn't really matter for these two. To hand. To library. To exile. Opt. Does nothing. But opt would have been really good. I should have actually layered it the other way. So in that case, we now play River Glide Pathway on blue. Sharda Course. Oh, there's the Prismari command! God dang it. Discard a card, it doesn't matter. We needed 1 extra bit of damage. That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. A lot of the creatures are 3 CMC or less, so Sweltering Sun is not a bad idea. If we pitch... The thing is, Prismari Command is also so good against them. We could pitch, like, 2 Discover the Impossible. Let's do that instead. That was so close. It's not like this deck can board in Grafdigger's Cage as a sideboard plan for us, because that turns off their Cauldron Familiar. But Prismari Command's going to be good for nuking the Witch's Oven or the Oni Cult Anvil. Alright, we'll go first. That's a big one for me, friends. 3 lands, turn 1 play a fire, or turn 1 consider opt. We'll keep this, put opt to bottom. Yeah? Think that makes sense? Opponent's thinking. If they're thinking this hard, they should just mulligan down to 6. They kept 7. Ooh. Let's go Island and pass. Hopefully they don't play Cat. I mean, if they play Cat on 1, we can just play our Fire on 2, right? Okay, that makes sense. Consider. Let's pitch that on Awara. Not great, not horrible. My turn. Let's put Pathway on red. Pass the turn. Let's see if they misplay Cat if they play it here. Huge. I don't want them to ramp, so bolt the bird. You can sack it for a food. It makes no difference to me. Play a Fire Fizzle. Cool. My turn. Prismari Command. Let's go Prismari Command. Draw 2, pitch 2, destroy target artifact. Draw 2, pitch 2, destroy target artifact. Let us pitch, and send. That turns on Finale Promise. Okay, sack outlet down. Ramp down. You have the land as the Mayhem Devil. Another Gilty. Okay. Fulgent Familiar, no sack outlet though. Okay. We could X2 bolt the bird for the ramp in case they have Corvold. That's an option, or we could dig deeper with Discover Them Possible. Let's dig deeper here. We need action as well. They're thinking of something. I don't know what they could have for 1. You're welcome! If you want any decks that I'd recommend, let me know. The loss I suffered earlier. You're welcome. Spell Pierce is interesting. Spell Pierce. Decline. Otawara. Pass the turn. The Spell Pierce could be completely meaningless. Made a cute but DVD-friendly pitch deck. Awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. I would love to see it at some point. But I appreciate you both for all the work you do. Okay, opponent's still... What do they have for 1 mana? That's, I guess, play a Fire? Mayhem Devil. Fine. Not ideal, but fine. Hit me for 1? Yep, okay. No Witch's Oven. Finale Promise, X2. Killing the cat is meaningless. And we can't X1. We can't X3. So do we just Lightning Axe the Devil? Okay, let's pass turn. We'll take turn 5 off, which is not ideal, but here we are anyways. We'll wait for them to go to combat. Fable. Spell Pierce that. No thank you, friends. Goes the combat. Pass to attackers. Lightning Axe. Discard a card. Mayhem Devil. Auto pay. Pitch Finale. If we don't pick up some action here, I think I need to just play Finale X2, unfortunately. You could sack a food. That's kind of silly, but okay, unless you have... maybe not. So we take 2. That sucks so much. If that was an untapped land, that'd be at least a little bit more tolerable. Finale Promise X2. We could go... I guess we dig deeper with Consider Chart a Course. Chart a Course, Consider. Let's pitch that. Draw 1. Draw 2. Pitch the Arc Light. That's actually kind of huge. Tap Arc Light Beam. Attack 3. Okay, now we're even on board, and a lot of their engines are offline. So that's good. 5 mana. Do they have a Corvold? If they do, the game's over. Pretty much. Mayhem. That's fine. Do they have enough to kill the Arclight? They need 2 sacrifices. If they have 1 more land, they got it. Actually, no, they could sack 1 food to Gilded Goose for 1 mana. Yeah, they could sacrifice 1 mana, 1 food for a Gilded Goose, and then 1 mana plus land to sack the second. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. No. Wait, what? Fatal push. Okay. Okay, fair. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. So we try and consider into action. Ledger Shredder. It's not what I'm looking for, but it is better than nothing. So every time they play 2 spells, Corvold. So Ledger Shredder now needs to race with Corvold, which is not good. You can't kill that. If you find a way to kill that, I'll be impressed. That's 2. Okay, Corvold doesn't attack this turn, though. Okay, I take 3. Really confused about that. This is messy, but I'm desperate. Iteration. That's so sad. That is just the saddest thing I've seen. Past the turn. I think we just lose here. Trail of Crumbs, Corvold, attacks, attacking, not even. Okay. They could have... So confused by this decision making. Okay. We have to block the Corvold. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? We have to block you. That would have been great a long time ago. Yeah, we can see it. That would have been good a long, long time ago. Yeah, what do we do about Corvold? Like, I genuinely don't know. If we're playing against Jund. Green. So there's Aether Gust as an option in place of Spell Pierce. I wonder... Let's see. Needs to be instant or sorcery. permanent green. Return target, create permanent. So basically, time walk. If it's green, draw a card. Meh. Burning Hands. Deals 6 damage. Burning Hands is not bad. That hits Corvold for 6. And then Gilded Goose. What about red? I'll see Aether Gust. Resculpt. Deny the Divine. Disallow. Dissipate. Inspired Idea. Chandra's Defeat. Red creature or red planeswalker. So 1 damage, 5 instant. That hits Mayhem Devil. That hits Corvold. So Chandra's Defeat seems like a better option to Red Cat melee. Yeah? Because it hits both Planeswalker. I guess this also hits Planeswalker, but yeah, so Chandra's Defeat. The main thing it doesn't hit is Cat and Goose, which is fine. So maybe 2 of those in place of like a Spell Pierce or Play with Fire. Lightning Axe also deals well with Corvold. And then maybe like 2 Aether Gusts. Yeah, let's do that for sideboard for now. Alright, let's try again. Prismatic Command deals with Cage. I'm trying to think what else we really have to deal with. We don't really want to get much into counter magic. The spell pierces are there for early game, just to disrupt. Yeah. First, speaking of spell pierce, discover. So we take turn 1, 2 off into 3. Doesn't feel great. Mulligan this. This feels better. Unless you control 2 or fewer, 2 or more. So let's pitch Coast. Play Pass. Coast, consider. Discover the Impossible. Let's keep that for 3. My turn. Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder is actually a really good card in this deck, holy hell. Because if they play 2 strength, oh, never mind. No draw or pitch for us. And no land either. Bottoming that land is starting to look a bit rough. Are we playing Phoenix for Phoenix? Is that a possibility here? My word. Pass turn. I mean, it's the problem with 20 lands, isn't it? I might want to bump to the 20. Okay. Still don't know what we're playing against. I think it's Phoenix, but I don't know now. Opt. You got it. Bottom draw. They have Charter Course. They pass. Play a Fire to Face. Could it be? Is it Control? Yep. Land on top. My turn. Discover them possible. Discover them possible. And let's go with... a land would be nice. Just so we could windmill slam the Phoenix. Let's do that. Pass turn. They still haven't played anything of substance. Alright, Phoenix. What do they have? There's Flame Blessed Bolt. What? Okay. This might be... is it control then? Oh, this is interesting. Trying to think here what we want to work with. Discover Impossible digs 5. Yeah. We could also... That's Ward what? Ward 3. So I can't exactly interact with that right now. Shoot. Discover the Impossible. Hit the Arclight Phoenix. Put it into hand. Pass the turn. We have instant, no sorcery, which is a problem. And there's 7 coming to face. We can't opt here. Pass the turn. We'll eat the 7. This is 5. Okay, you know what? Play it on red. Pass the turn. Otawara. Oh, Storm Giants. If they have a counter spell, they win. Pass to attackers. Lightning Axe. Discard a card. Oh, it didn't. Lightning Axe, discard a card. Oh, do I have to pay Ward every time? Oh, why did I think I couldn't? Whenever permanent with Ward becomes the target. Never mind. Again, F my life. Never mind. I, for some reason, thought it was like disable Ward for the turn. It is very much not the case. I think I know what I'm playing against. I don't know for certain, though. I think this is the equivalent to Pioneer's Is It Control, which runs Flame Blessed Bolt, Fiery Impulse, Opt. Yeah, this looks right. Doesn't have all the cards. But if we see something like Thing in the Ice, Niv Mizzet, it would make sense. There isn't a Thing in Ice in the game. It feels like Is It Control. Feels like Is It Control. Play first. Man, that's rough. Mulligan. That's 2 lands. Arguably better. Pitch a Prismari command. We're taking turn 2 off no matter what, so let's set up for turn 1. For the spell peers, if they have anything, they do not. Turn 2. Let's slow them down. If they took a greedy hand, that might help. Prismari command, draw 2, create a treasure. You have the interaction, you do not. Discard, discard, create the treasure. Consider. Graveyard draw, finale. We have the sorcery in hand, but we don't have the land for the 4. We need to draw into interaction. Shard, of course. Do you have the counter spell? Not. Pitch the Phoenix. Consider. Play on red. And pass. So next turn we can X2 Chardacor's Consider. Okay. Looks like they're digging for interaction as well. Finalia Promise X2. We'll hit Consider Shard, of course. Response is we're good. So Shard, of course, Consider. They've officially been casted. Shard, of course, to Graveyard. Drawn to Finale. Shard, of course, proper. Pitch a land. Storm Giants. Do you have the 2-mana exile in hand? You do. A Flame Flesh Bolt and go. So next turn, let's discover the impossible. Shark type, and so yep, is it control? It is. Alternatively, let's X3 and go digging. Prismari command. Shard, of course. Prismari command. Draws 2 treasure token. Shard, of course. Pitch Galvanic Iteration. Draw 2, pitch 2, pitch the Phoenix, pitch a land. Riverglide Pathway on blue. Combat. Alright. Well, that was risky, but it did pay off. Pause on their end step with the Consider in hand. They are considering digging for action. Resolve. Expressive Iteration. We can get rid of one of the sharks if we want. That is an option with the Lightning Axe. Narset. So, consider now. Finale Promise top. Resolve. Lightning Axe. Discard a card. Auto pay. Pitch to discover.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and wave.
Ooh, not ticking down out of fear. Respectable. Let us... I want to do this. We have Play of Fire here. Or we actually don't. So let us do Iteration. Play with fire. Play with fire. Hit Narset down to 2.
Fury will only lead you astray.
Opt. We can kill Narset next turn. The Finale of Promise. Do you have any sorceries? They strangled. Do you have any sorceries in here outside of Finale? We don't. So that's mildly problematic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could target Finale. It would do nothing, but it would fit our needs. If we... What do we have here? Alternatively, we could go Discover Finale. Let's just go Discover then. Go Discovering. We have Expressive Iteration or Ledger Shredder. We do have an instant of Opt. Let's decline the Opt. Discover the impossible. Alright, Arclight Phoenix to... This is so silly. This is so effing silly. So we have to play around the Narset is the problem. If we go Phoenix, can we pitch it? We basically take the turn off, but let's work it. Because then we go 2 and then 4, Finale of Promise, Iteration, and Play with Fire, get rid of the Narset, and then we have 1 Phoenix in here. It's not great, but it's not horrible, it's workable. Niv Mizzet, so it is it control like I expected. Noted. So, I want to remember this. Whenever you draw a card and player casts, so they draw a card. Expressive Iteration. Us being a Spell Slinger deck doesn't bode well. Iteration. Library. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to go here. Do I want to X2 or 3? I think just X2 should be fine. So, alternatively, we can Lightning Axe it out. Yeah, we need to kill Niv. Lightning Axe. Expressive Iteration. I think we just need to kill Niv, otherwise they're gonna have way too much value is the problem. So, Expressive Iteration, Lightning Axe, discard a card, pop the Niv, pitch the Galvanic Iteration. I draw 2 cards. More damage. Niv down. 2 hand. 2 library to exile. Past their end step. We still need to kill Narset so I can actually draw cards on my turn. Strangle again. You got to be joking me. At least it's not the bolt, so that's nice. Popped. Bottom. Galvanic Iteration. Expressive Iteration. We dig 6 deep now. Play with fire in the hand. Library exile. Hand. Library exile. Play with fire Narset. Commit. Oh, they have commit memory? Oh no. You gotta be effing joking me. Uh-huh. Memories for 6? 4? As long as they don't have an extra land and they play it next turn, we're fine. Phoenix the 4. We can't really play Opt. I mean, we can. We get the Scribe. We don't get the draw. Might as well. Just getting exiled one way or another. They Opt. Sure. Finalia Promise. Yes, keep it top. We do not draw, that is fine. No attacks. We're up beyond the defensive here. If they play Memory with no land drop, we Spell Pierce it. If they land drop Memory, though, we're in a rough spot. Come on. I so need them to Windmill Slam the freaking Memory. Please do it. Do it. Ooh, there's last land. Unless they have a Spell Pierce here. Yes! Thank God for that noise. The board still does not look great, however. I want to make that very clear. The board looks god-awful. What sorceries do you even have? Expressive Iteration. Finalia Promise. X what do we want to play? X2, we could do X3 to dig deeper. Or we could kill Narset. Narset's not our biggest problem's the issue. X3. Discover the impossible. Expressive iteration. Impossible iteration. They know of this existence no matter what, so impossible to hand. Opt the library, iterate, play a fire. Oh, this is rough. Ledger Shredder. Into hand. Ledger Shredder. Play with fire.
I was not prepared for this.
That's not enough? That might be right. We have the Phoenix. Okay, we may have stabilized for a turn. Narset, take 2. My word. Okay.
There are so many mysteries to uncover.
Yeah, that's looking rough.
I have
That's
just
looking
the
rough,
trick
folks.
for this.
If they get removal, they do not. Oh, burn down the house. That's unfortunate. Burn down the house deals... Oh. No, they did not do that. They're just looking to close it out. Pitch to ledger. If we kill those, that's still 3 damage in. We need to block, that's 8. Even if we were to hit the board for 3 damage apiece, it wouldn't matter. Did I even side that in? I did not side in Sweltering Sun. Unfortunate. Discover the impossible. Lim. What does that even look like? Arclight Phoenix. Expressive iteration is a big ol' effing whip, so yeah, it's a concede. Yeah. Wow, is it control didn't feel bad there? I was actually looking at this list. We're missing a lot of pieces, to say the least, including like Chase, Friends Prodigy, Thing in the Ice. We also have Niv Mizzet, Consider, Fiery Impulse. We don't have access to Flame Blast Bolt. We have Opt, Expressive Iteration, Anger of the Gods, Collective Defiance. We don't have Treasure Cruise. We don't have. Pretty much, it's very similar. They do have things like there's Shark Typhoon as well, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, what do you do there? Like, we need a wider board wipe. Burn down the house. 5 damage each creature and each planeswalker. I mean, that's the first time I've seen that, but I guess maybe just put in 2 for now. Because in case we see, like, wide Shark Typhoon, it might not be bad. There's that rare occasion where we see like the 6/6s, but for the most part it's 5 and under, which is tolerable and manageable with Burn Down the House. I also saw another deck, Mono Green Ramp. Seemed pretty nice. I might brew that tonight as well. opponent is going off first. Mulligan. Keep. Storm Vent's bottom. Halfway on red, pass. Abzan's vampires? Play a fire face. Consider top shore. Abzan's vampires? That would be a new one. Island, pass turn. It's definitely Abzan. Very curious. Consider bottom opt. Lightning Axe resolves. My turn. Phoenix. Okay. Toast. Pass the turn. Impossible is instant speed. Sure, we'll eat the 2. Fine with this. What are they playing? Adeline. This is fine. Resolves. Now we could Lightning Axe next turn, guaranteeing us the Phoenix if Discover Then possible hits something. So let's do that. So let's Discover Them possible. Another Phoenix. Galvanic Iteration. Castness. Red. Lightning Axe. Hitting Adeline. A1. Pitch Phoenix. Dust. Alright, start swinging. We have a sorcery in here, we do not, and that's actually mildly unfortunate, because if they were to kill the Phoenix this turn, we cannot do anything. Welcoming Vampire. Lightning Axe it is. Discard a card. Auto pay. Pitch the pathway. Throwing all the axes today. Pass the turn. Need expressive iteration. One damage to face. Pass the turn. Do they have instant speed removal? Wandering Emperor. Anything we can do about that? Because I don't think so. Yeah, that's a no. Exiles the Phoenix.
Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
And
You're done.
Big oof moment. Yeah, I don't know what we can do here. We would what? If I were to want to hit Discover, that'd be X3. Okay. Let's just go blue, pass the turn. We need to draw into some action, otherwise I think we're dead on board. Yep.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Thoughtseize hits the finale. Yeah, about that. That's problematic. Take the 1. We are playing 20 lands, and yet we are hitting every land. So that is unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like abs and vampires. I don't know what the green is for, though. What's the green for?
We've got the edge.
Like,
in this
Orzhov
fight.
vampires make sense. Abzan, I we just go deep. We need action. We need fast. Iteration. Shard, of course. Pitch an island. Pitch a canal. Pass the turn. We take 7-8 damage. Great.
Guards, to me.
Not looking great. Down to 3. Elspeth. Oh, goody
Point
goody
me towards the
gumdrops.
fight. Be brave.
And fly. Ledger Shredder. Iteration. Find a land. Pitch. Pitch the lightning axe. What happens if we don't? If we pitch the lightning axe, and what happens if we do? We play the lightning axe in an ideal circumstance. We kill one of the welcoming vampires. We block 1, there's still 1. Expressive duration goes deeper. We have to, I think. Otawara. Consider expressive iteration. So consider expressive Otawara. Consider hope we mill a hoping we mill a Phoenix. Oh, you gotta be effing joking me! The Phoenix was the next one down. Lightning Axe, discard a card. Does it still work? I think it still works, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Hit the vampire, pitch the Phoenix. Phoenix back. No attacks. Do we survive a turn? No, we don't, because +1 on dusk, +1 on dusk. Yeah? They see the line?
Show 'em what you got.
Yeah? +1 dusk, +1 dusk? Yeah. We're just 1 card
Remember
short.
your training.
1 card short unless. No, I don't think there's anything to say here. Yeah. We block. That's it. Unfortunate. You feel like they're going wide. Kind of feels like they're going wide. Yeah, that's fair. That is always a rough moment for sure. Never feel good when survivors are missing skill checks and you haven't brought corrective action to help out. Like, if people are that rough at skill checks, they really need to bring, technician. Oh, you're fine, Phoenix, you're fine. Turn 1 on blue for consider. Pass turn. Once it consider. This is fine. My turn. Steam vents, tapped, pass. Hey, very nice, very nice. Let's expressive iteration. Into hand, into library, into exile. They land pass. Let us discover the impossible. Ops. Play ops. Ledger shredder. That is fine. Now pass. Dust creature. Okay. Otawara. Discover the impossible. Arc like Phoenix to hand. Ledger Shredder. I should have played Ledger Shredder first. That was my mistake. As long as I don't get rid of Ledger Shredder, we're still fine, though. What? 1 damage. Prevent 1 of that damage, I see. Finale of Promise. X2. Consider. Expressive. Consider expressive. Pitch the Phoenix. Spell Pierce. Steam Vents. Graveyard. Draw. Island, and let's attack the time. Oh, even protects if source opponent would deal to you or a permanent. Ooh, okay. Welcoming vampire. Excuse me. Two attackers. Excuse me again. Pass the damage. Let's hit you with a lightning axe. Pitch an iteration. That's an artifact. Mari command. Draw to discard to destroy target artifact. Let's pitch land and consider. Call a storm. Go to combat. Let's draw to notice. Let's pitch the Charted Horse. Alright, end the turn. Finale Promise primed. So there, we have Spell Pierce in hand. I think we get this. I think we get this. Pass into attackers. It's me for 1. Sure. Depopulate. Spell Pierce. Finale of Promise, X2. Let us hit Iteration, Shard of Course, Auto Bag. We hit Shard of Course, Iteration. Pitch the Arc Light. Discard a Canal. That's Prismari command. Deal 2, draw 2, discard 2. Deal 2, draw 2, discard 2. And that's 7 damage. Okay, getting there. I think we're good for our sideboard plan for this deck for right now. Excuse me. All right. Let's see what our open hand looks like. Yeah, the Prismari command really came in clutch, getting rid of the shield. That's a nope from me. This is better. Drop an expressive. Let's go Pathway on blue. Pass the turn. Thoughtseize. Resolve. We'll take the expressive. No, the finale. Okay. Fine. Consider. Steam vents gone into sun. We are taking turn 2 off, so we pass. Fine. Expressive iteration on 3. Expressive iteration to hand. Library, exile. A2, 10-step pass. Consider. Spell Pierce in the hand. Let's do Discover them. Graveyard real quick. Finale of Promise could be beneficial here. It would dig deeper than the Prismari, but Prismari will be pretty good, so let's do Prismari. On blue. Pass. So now we have Spell Pierce up. Take 1. Elspeth. Elspeth on 5. Scavenging. Ooh. They can grow it by 1. No, they can't actually. Hold on. It has to be a creature card. So command actually works out pretty well here. You could also just wipe the board. let's go with... We're fine right now. We don't actually have to interact with that too much, I don't think. So let's do iteration. And library exile. Opt. Lightning axe, sure. Coast. End step pass. The only thing is we have to pitch for cost for this, which I don't want to do. Expressive iteration, that is fine. I think they're trying to thin out for finale. What they're doing. You don't have to worry about that too much. Because we can just go iteration, command, and something else. Yeah. We'll take it. Go down to 30. My turn. Deals 2. Okay, so let's do Prismari. Deals 2, draw 2. Deals 2, draw 2. Wandering Emperor. Spell Pierce Emperor. Okay, that works out perfectly. Pitch and pitch. Opt. Yeah, I'll take the haul. Storm Giants Arc Light. Okay, we got Phoenix on board, we got Ooze off. So that's good. Wandering Emperor, though, a big FU to all of that.
Making safer.
Alright.
I am almost sad to see you go.
We do have another Phoenix, though. We have the last land. Let's see if we can get with Discover. Discover. And get another Phoenix. Let's get Emperor off board.
Until next time, then.
Zika's Chariot. Prismari command would be good here. Well, let's... Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We don't even need it if they don't have a board. Sweltering Sun. Discover them, possibly. That's unfortunate. Let's take the Prismari. Let's opt. We'll take the Spell Pierce. Alright, opponent, what say you? What you got here? Elspeth.
Right. Let's clean up this town.
So like
May your
Coco.
peace last.
Or mini Coco, I guess. Adeline with a counter. Well, in that case, let's go Prismari Command. 2 damage, destroy artifacts. 2 damage, artifacts. I can barely read that. Lightning Axe. Target at Adeline. Auto pay. Pitch the Phoenix. Chardacourse. Pitching the Chardacourse. Alright, they are now on top deck mode, and we now have a board of birds.
City's tearing itself apart.
So I think we're good. We got it. Yeah, honestly, the Sweltering Sun did work out quite well there, because we're able to work around our Phoenix without exiling, like, with an anger to the gods, which worked out well. All right. I liked that. That worked out pretty well. I kind of want to try out a different deck, though, in the meanwhile. Kind of looking at mono green ramp and seeing what we can do. And I think, actually, yeah, this is kind of nutty. Okay, so this is really interesting, actually. Mono green ramp, like, randomly hits well in the format, but I saw this in play and it worked out really well. So Nisa. Actually, only 2 Nisa. Karn. Kiora. Wolf Hollow. Wolf Willow. For review. Goose. Landwar Elves. We don't have Carry added, but we do have 2 tap 1. Which, I mean, we have a few of those. Add. Creature. Enchant land. No, we want... like, Druid of the Cowl would work. Yeah, we'll do Druid of the Cowl. Wait, we don't have Sylvian carry added. But we have this carry added. The only downside is it does get bolted. So I guess this works. Yeah? I guess that works. We could also do Paradise Druid. I mean, this is mono green, so as long as the green sorcerer fine, this doesn't get bolted as a 1/3, so that should be okay. That should be okay. We also are going to be running Storm. Don't think we have it. Storm the Festival for review. And let's see, we got basically Mystic is replaced by Goose. Landwar Elf, Carry added is replaced by Druid. Haven, Old Growth. Old Grow. For view, Thorns. Used to use these freaking things all the time back in M20 Standard, holy hell. Do not have enough wild cards, we're gonna have to get some packs. We don't have Oath of Nisa, Look at the top 3 cards library. May reveal a creature card, land a planeswalker, put them in the hand. Spend mana is the mana of any color to cast planeswalker, which is meaningless. So, was it look at the top 3? Look at the top 3. Adventurous Impulse would work. Creature or land card. Yeah, I mean, Adventurous Impulse works here. Look at the top. Let's just see what look at the top reveals. Look at the top. Commune of Dinosaurs, top 5. Like, if you're really just looking for lands, Commune with Dinosaurs would be an option. Commune of Spirits is look at the top 4. Enchantment would work. We don't have any enchantments. That's top 4. So the question is, what's more important here? Hitting a land or hitting a creature, or having the access to both? Oath of Nisa kind of allows us all 3. This allows us the best of what we could get. So I guess Adventurous Impulse here would be the replacement. We would cut, what, 4 forests down to 21. And I guess that kind of allows us to set up a greedy hand to hit, like, Landward Druid, stuff like that. Though, Commune of Spirits would allow us to Haven, which also is pretty beneficial, so there's some give and take to be had here for sure. As far as the sideboard's concerned, Tormod's Crypt, Graft Diggers, Pithy Needle, so a lot of sideboard text, so like Needle, Crypt. Do we have access to Citadel? Citadel. No, it doesn't look like it. Dark Steel. Do we have access to any Dark Steel? No. Cage. Pithy Needle. Sphere we do have access to for combo decks. Cauldron. Pestilent Cauldron. Restorative Burst. Some random phone number just texted me a fart face. Probably don't respond. It's either a scam or a prank call, and no sense in responding to it. 2 target creature, land, or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each player gains 4 life. Exile. Otherwise, discard a card. 1/1 mills. Graveyard. I guess that's interesting. Black. We would not have any sources to make black. We'd only be able to play Burst, which I guess is just the way for us to like get back Nisa, so that makes sense. Golos we're not able to, as is a creature. Flagship is interesting. Flagship. Statue is a staple of these type of decks. Statue. Golem doesn't work here. So if we just do artifacts, take a look of anything else that we want to put in. Creature card. Elven Bow. Halberd. Pickaxe. Puzzle Knot. Big Meh. Cobra. No, it can't be a creature. Cannot be a creature. Count the colors of the sacrifice creature in search life for a card has exactly that many colors plus 1. So it's like Birthing Pod-esque, but not. We could have Chariot sideboard, very similar to the flagship. Not a bad idea. Henge wouldn't really work out well. Crystal Signet's not necessary. Codex not necessary. Amber not necessary. Ornithopter no. Treasure Vault no. Animation Module. No. Bag of Holding no. Cludgel. We could do Transmog Eater Virtue. Transmog Wand. That's actually not a bad idea. Actually, now I think about it. Transmog Wand might not be a half bad idea. Goggles, no. Prentice. No. Jack-o'-lantern, no. Lantern of Lost. Worse than Tormod's Crypt, arguably. Gift. I mean, that would turn, like, Nisa into... Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea for sideboard tech. I actually really like that. That's actually a cool idea. Anything else? Shadow Spear is not a half bad idea either for life gain when necessary. Uzalith, what are you? Team Pennant, no. Spring Draw, Spike Pit Trap, no. Amulet of Safekeeping. Creature, like that could be good for aggro. I could see that being beneficial. Bubbling Cauldron, no. Decoration Module, no. Dazzling Dagger, no. Terrarium. No. Eye of Vecna. Oh, I think this is like the Vecnatron. Yeah. Like Eye of Vecna, something else of Vecna. It's like Vecnatron. It's not great. There's Battlefield tap up to one target creature. Meh. Heart of Kirin is interesting. Loyalty counter rather than crewing it. It's not a bad card. I mean, we also can just grab like console flagship, which is pretty good itself, so. Journal, Key to City. Core, no. Mimic, no. Mimic, also no. Moon Silver Key, no. Ratchet Bomb, also not a bad shout, actually, to have in the sideboard. Ratchet Bomb allowing us to, you know, just wipe the board, basically. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana cost of equal to the charge counters. I really do like that. Anything else that I can think of off the top of my head? Sorcerer Spyglass. I mean, we have Pithy Needle, so not really necessary. Compass, no. Throne of the God Pharaoh. Throne of the God Pharaoh. Interesting. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control. That's actually really interesting because we do have like Gilded Gooseland or Elf Druid. It would be like if we're at a bit of a stalemate. I mean, same thing could be said for like God Pharaoh, right? Of your end step, they lose one life. Ideas. Hearse for graveyard hate on top of Tormod's script, and also becomes a pretty big beater. Sarcophagi, no. Wedding invitation. Players can't cast spells. Enter graveyard. Non-land permanents. This is just creatures. Permanent cards and graveyard sliders can't enter the battlefield. Non-land permanents. Creature cards. How much are we ramming things like enchantments, I guess is the question. Not often enough, I don't think. If we see a lot, then we can always change that out. Chaos Wand, no. Captain's Hook. Bantu's Monument, no. Boarded Window. If you're dealt 4 more damage, exile. No. No, 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 no on that. Why do I feel like we were, like, much farther than what we are? It's so strange. Lantern, Crucible Worlds. Desecrated Tomb, Circuit Mender. There's a lot of artifacts to choose from, and not a lot that are beneficial for what we're looking to do. Mirror Box, Mangeo, Network, Terminal. Not much there. Quick Draw Dagger, Relic. Replicating Ring. Put a night counter, replicating ring. Then if it has 8 or more night counters, move all of them. Oh, interesting. So 8 turn, like it's a mana rock. So it's a decent mana rock that then can spawn more mana rocks. Eh. No. Rune Crown, no. Still not in. Still nothing. Transmog Wand. Yeah, I mean, it is targeted removal. Destroy target creature. It is targeted removal. So I will take it. Not think of anything else at the beginning of your end step. Draw a card. Otherwise, gain 2. Don't think that's necessary. Wish I could tell how many pages I have left. Mystic Forge, definitely not necessary. Oh, what did this book put in? Perilous Vaults, no. Simulacrum, no. Weatherlight, no. Forsaken Monument. No. Gilded Lotus, also no. Paradox Engine, no. Deck of Many Things. Tempting, but no. God Pharaoh's Gift. Immortal Sun. Bit counterintuitive, but there are Super Friends decks out there where that could be relevant. I do not have enough wild cards. I think I need specifically 4 rares. We do have some packs, but not enough. Alright, let's go to the store. Go to some packs. We have 3,000 gems, 15 packs. And open up. That was not entirely helpful. That's one rare. That's gonna be a second rare. That could have been rare, that'd been nice. 2 rares. I need 2 more. 6 packs, 15 packs. 6 probably won't cut it, but let's find out. That's not what it is. Exactly what we needed. Cool. Glad we went to 6. That's it. You want to edit this? Craft all. So mono green. I guess mono green ramp. Mono green ramp. Why is it blue, black, and green? Oh, because Kiora. I was really confused. I'm like, what? I also changed the avatar.
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
Actually, you know what? Karn's
I
kind
have
of...
faced worse than the likes of you.
I'll do Karn. We'll do Karn. Oh, lands. We didn't really do much with the lands, did we? We have just 21 forests. Boseiju, Layered to Hydra. We don't have access to Nykthos, do we? Nykthos. I don't think. Shrine. Yeah, we do not have access to Nykthos. Though actually, let me just double check. Not collected. No. Unfortunate. In that case... Oh, I see. They have 1 tomb for the cauldron. Tomb. I see. Hydra. Hmm. 2 should be fine. Boseiju. I need another rare. How do I not have any Boseiju? That's a bit nutty. But other than that, I think we should be good. Normally we'd have 4 Nykthos, so let's go 17 forests. I want my special forests. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go to store 1 last time for what do we need? I think it was 6. 6 more packs. And that should give me what I need. Perfect. The economy in MTGA is still god awful, so wrong thing. There we go. Cool. And let's do some mono green rampant. Let's go mono green rampant. See how this works. I think I played a deck similar to this before, so I know the overall plays here. So turn 1, 1, 2, 3, untap 1 does not get us there. Alright, let's keep. I think we should be able to ramp pretty quickly. I think it's like a turn 3 Storm the Festival, which is relatively what we're looking for in Explorer. Is turn 3, 4 is your main action turn. So health. 2, 3, 4 are are 1, 2, 3, 4 next turn 5 or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next turn or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then turn 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the same thing, more or less. So in that case, let's just set up for Karn. And based on what I'm seeing, I'm thinking Phoenix here, or is it Control? Old Growth Troll. take a look at the sideboard. Is there anything that we want to hit, like, right now? If we're expecting Phoenix, let's pay to farm.
I advise.
Farm
My
dig.
allies are counting on me.
And let's go. We could do one of two things here. We could either slow them down or go Cage and just slow it down entirely. Let's go Cage. If they have Prismari Command, they have Prismari Command. And we drawn to a land, we have Storm of the Festival. Ooh, black. I don't know what they're playing anymore. Kiora. Let's minus again.
My purpose is greater than myself.
Let's go with... No idea what they're playing is the problem. Let's go Luxiora. Let's go Kiora.
Not to brag, but my friend's kind of a big deal. Let's get moving.
Oh, well, you have a 6/6 now on board. So it's not a bad turn 3. This is a lot of power. So what's your thoughts here? And next turn we just storm the festival, call it a day. So let's don't actually let's be smart about this. Hydra. Actually no, it doesn't matter. Storm the festival. Do you have a counter spell? You do not. Haven. Haven. So Haven. Haven. Let's +0.
Some solutions
And then
must
deal
be
6. Unless you have a way to kill it. It's a creature, not a planeswalker. Whoopsie. Oh, that is painful, friend. It's a creature right now, and thus it does not lose loyalty counters. Dude, yeah, that actually will hit it though. So good stuff there. We will go Old Growth Troll. Kiora.
Krakens, leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all.
Evil cannot withstand a
We'll
righteous
untap
The
layer.
ocean surges, life thrives.
Luxiora. Alright, opponent. So I'm gonna guess just it is Grixis Control. That is my guess right now. So it's Grixis Control. Maybe Planeswalkers? So like Nicobolas, stuff like that. Could be an option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's go to combat. Opponent's thinking. They have something at instant speed they can do. Commit. They do have memory. One, two, untap 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Steal an
I am
artifact.
not frightened by
Let us go with Godfair's statue. slow down their game. This deck feels fun. This deck was very similar. Was it? I think it was Dominaria Standard. Dominaria Standard sounds right, and it is very similar to this, but Storm the Festival just gives it an extra oomph. And there's a lot of sideboard options now. Obviously that we didn't have access to in Standard at the time, but definitely do in Explorer. So yeah, I like this. This is nice. This is the fun one. This is a fun one. Like the Storm of the Festival. Overall, just a good card when you can ramp into it, like turn, what, 3? Something bonkers like that. Because it's what? Land drop 1, Land War Elf. Land drop 2, let's say Wolf Hollow on into Cow, into Land drop, into Festival on 3. Yeah, so it's possible. It is possible. Turn 3 Festival is what we're aiming for. You know, we will take this. Let's keep that, because Karn just allows us to get a lot going very quickly. That is fine. Thoughtseize. So you hit the Karn. I imagine you hit the Karn with how much interaction it brought last time. There's the festival. Let's try and find a Land War Elves. No elves. Let's go Hydra. We'll bring Hydra into Wolf Hollow for 3, ideally. So a Hydra, Wolf Hollow. So that's now 3. We now have 4 next turn. We'll probably land the Old Growth Troll on 3. Narset, they do have Commit Memory.
Practiced against many. Hone your prowess.
Fatal Push, that is fine. Old Growth, Forest, Goose. They should kill the Goose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they kill Troll, that will be 6 for Festival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if we draw land. There is Commit, there is Memory. Let's go to combat. Yes, Old Growth Troll. We're going to hit Narset, get them to hit it with Fatal Push. Okay, so they're going to commit first. Let us go have a Leer. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drawn to land for Festival. They can't kill Thorns. Bolt the bird, that is fine. The bird has gotten value. What you got here, friend? Baleful Mastery. Exile. You got it. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. I would normally draw a card, but be... Oh, that is very cute with Narset. I like that. Okay, I see you. Unfortunately, I don't have any counter magic up, so Storm. 5 or less, so Haven, Thorns. Haven on Forest. Thorns down. And we got Forest. Oh, they got another one, friendo. Oh, so that's a really cute play, though. It's a 2-mana removal. You can hit the storm, but that's flashback, so that's okay. That is okay. Because we got the land. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go to combat. Get rid of the Narset. This way, memory isn't doing its job.
My mind needs a rest.
Old growth troll. If you kill it, be able to play storm. Pass the turn. Alright, we have some heavy beaters on board. Opponent needs to do something, and they need to do it quick. Narset take 2. You got it, opponent.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Pick one. Keep
1,
an
2,
open mind.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 land also gets a storm. There's the land. Here comes the festival. We're going to go... That's fair. I mean, that's 9 damage on board, put them to 3. We get rid of Narset, so makes sense to scoop there. Honestly, with like a decent board wipe or some targeted removal, they may have been able to bring it back, but it definitely would have been an uphill battle for sure. All right, let's go again. That felt pretty good. I enjoyed that. I'm very happy now that I saw this deck earlier when I was playing offline, tuning the Phoenix deck. And I was like, ooh, that's interesting. I wasn't thinking that this would have been playable in Explore right now, with it missing a few pieces, but it actually feels pretty decent. We'd be hoping to hit a elf or an elf, more or less. Mulligan? This feels better. Drop the Boseiju. Cauldron Familiar Shun. So let's go Elf. If we draw into a land, we go land. I think we go Gilded Goose. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yep, we go Goose. The next turn, we either go Karn, which will deactivate Oni Cult, as well as Oven. Fatal Push. Okay. All the targeted removal. That's okay. Let's go Old Growth Troll. I think we're still on curve, it's just a little bit slower than I would like. Do you have more targeted removal opponents? No, just the ability to sacrifice their own Oni cults. If they attack, we'll take the bait and block. That allows us to play Karn next turn. Turn off their Oni cult and Oven. Nyx. Okay. Okay.
Notions of morality.
Shake down the local
Like coin
matters
or
is
power.
carnage.
Tribute is owed.
We're not ramping into Storm anytime soon, so let's pitch the Storm. They now see what we're playing. That's fine. We can easily get rid of one of the Obnyxes here. Let's go Impulse. Grab the Forest. Play the Forest. Go to combat. Hit the Obnyx.
My revenge will be cruel
Okay,
and
one.
painful.
I think they may have not realized Old Growth had Trample. what it feels like. Okay, synthesizer really good with Oni Cult. I love that combination. Land, so that's actually a good hit. I could sack synthesizer for a 1/1 and get another draw. Yep, so really good hit there. 3, unfortunately it's a land, so it's a big ol' whip. We'll resolve and I'll decline.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Pass. My turn. Go to combat. Hits off Nyx. Do they have targeted removal? They have something. Damage? What is going on here? They have something! Something that they're not wanting to use.
This isn't over.
Let's go Karn. Really offline.
Friends. True goodness can never be.
Let's go... Grafdigger's Cage. Next turn, shut down Cauldron Familiar. Oni Cult's offline. Scramble Synthesizer's also offline. Sorry, friend, can't use it. I got Zakan. Karn actually shuts down Oni Cult Anvil pretty well. Shuts down Oven, it shuts down Anvil. It's really good. Sorry, friend, still can't use it. Karn does have a passive. The mistake that was War of the Spark. Yeah, can't use either. It's the opponent glossing over, trying to figure out why can I not do the thing. Deadly Dispute. That does work. Treasure also can't be used. Actually, no, it's mana production, isn't it? Oh, no. It's just artifacts, period. Yeah, Karn just says, no. Treasure, no. Synthesizer, no. Oni Cult, no. Oven, no. Have Bowls of Citadel? No. Like, it just goes no, 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 and no. As I said, the mistake known as War of the Spark. Man. I mean, there are still some Planeswalkers that are coming out with passive abilities. And I think passive abilities on some Planeswalkers are okay. But because this was the first time Wizards of the Coast printed passive abilities on Planeswalkers, oh my god, I mean, Teferi, Karn, Nissa, I mean, those 3 alone, just utterly stupid good. I mean, there's just even so many more even that have really good passives. Kiora's not bad. Liliana is good. Like, there's just so much raw value from the passive ability. Narset, stupid good. Uncommon Narset that I think still goes for like $5 a pop because of how ridiculously good she is. Ugh, it's ridiculous. Ward of Spark was a mistake. It did lead to a lot of good things in the long run, but man, its impact on the all-up game is just nutty, especially, like I said, Karn. Karn just shuts that down. I'm trying to think of what other decks it shuts down. I'll see Jund Sack, Oni Cult Sack, Rakdos, Oni Cult. What else? What's the Mox deck? There's a Mox Historic deck where it's like play a historic card and do the mill loop. It shuts down that. There's a lot that it shuts down. All right. Turn 1, 2. So let's see. Turn 1, 2. It's not great. We don't have a lot of action. It's the only problem. Opponent goes first, though we could draw into action. We're playing 21 lands, so it's more likely not that we don't draw into lands from 4. So there's only 17 in here out of 53. Hey, we'll see. We'll see if this is beneficial or not. Thoughtseize on 1. Okay, so do you take my turn 1 play or my turn 2? Honestly, I'll take the old. Yeah. Okay. There is some action. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 on 3, unless we draw into another ramp. Another bit of ramp. Okay. Let's do it then. Wolf Willow Haven. So that there is 4. Opponent thinking. This here is 5. Next turn we got 6. So yeah, they have 0 interaction. We got Storm the Festival on 3. Size here doesn't feel great. Yeah, like I said, doesn't feel great. And Kraken, it doesn't feel great either, unless you're trying to dig for a Thoughtseize, which if you are, then you have good reason. If you no Thoughtseize, though, Storm the Festival on 3. We hit Nissa, Olgrim.
Witness the ties that bind us all.
Nissa. Honestly, a reasonable scoop. That is 8 CMC worth of mana on board, turn 3, plus just Nissa, which will next turn run out another Storm the Festival. Yeah, honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you in the slightest. This deck. It's feeling pretty good. It is feeling pretty good. I love this format to pieces. I know it's not pioneered just yet, but I absolutely am loving this format. It feels like I'm not beholden to one deck. I'm seeing decks that are working and going, huh, interesting. Let me look into that further. I'm seeing, like, you know, there's obviously some consistent stuff like the Onikal Anvil, Junsack is definitely up there. Is it Phoenix is definitely up there. But, like, there's variety, and I love it. It feels like a healthy format. That's a Mulligan Friends. Opponent's going first, so we kind of get a free mull. You know, if we draw into a land, this is fine. We drop 1 Cavalier. This could work. No turn 1 Thoughtseize. So land War Elves. If we do not draw into land, we can Adventurous Impulse into Wolf Willow. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Adventurous Impulse into a land ward? Okay, of course. That's fine. Life of Toshiro Umezawa. Interesting memory of Toshiro. I've never seen this one. That is very interesting. Wolf Willow. So let me do this. 1, 2, Wolf Willow. Target you. Target you. So that's 5. We can drop the Cavalier next turn. Face. Cavalier. Grab the land. Storm the Festival. Flash. now 4, 6, 7. So if they kill Cavalier, we get back Storm. Yeah? Those people is a Citadel? What are they trying to ramp to? Oh, this is instant or sorcery only. That's so interesting. What are you looking to play? Escape to the wilds. Jund escape. What is this deck? Command of the Dreadhorde? Bioquartz Space Gut? What am I looking at? I love it, but I'm also just so confused. Go to combat? Swing of Cavalier? High Twitch blocks, sure. What am I looking at right now? Deadly Dispute, yeah, makes sense. Resolve. It is untapped, right? Yes. Product fuse. Ooh. Grab a force. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 9. Pass the turn. We draw into land, we get Storm the Festival. They could theoretically play Dreadhorde and dig up my graveyard. That would get them access to Kiora. Nothing much else, though, of note. Nothing much else here either. What's the play here? Fable? Okay, that's fine. Resolve. Bioquartz? That's 10. Storm. We hit Wolf Willow, Landwar Elves, Wolf Willow. Kind of a bit of a bust there. Pass. This is legendary, so Fabled Mirror Breaker is not going to do much with that. Necrotic Fumes can exile a Cavalier of their choosing. Once again, not the end of the world, but we don't have a lot of action right now is the major problem. We don't have much in our graveyard either. Like there's a Karn or Nissa in here, I'd be a bit happier. If they do attack, I will block, and I think I grab Kiora. That way we can play the Old Growth Troll, draw a card, hopefully into some action. They're looking at Necrotic Fumes, potential that they are going to exile a Cavalier, then swing in with Bioquartz. I think that's exactly what's happening. Yep. Okay. That is fine. Then swing with Bioquartz. What? Do they have something to deal 4 damage? I just really wanted the treasure. What is this deck? Like, I don't... Thorvald, okay. It's like Jund Isle of Things. And I don't fully understand. Yeah, I'm going to put that in play and pass. I'm gonna block the Corvold, which will kill the Cavalier. We'll grab the Kiora. Escape. Like, it's working. And that's the strange part. There is Obnix. They could sacrifice the Bioquartz. Okay. This deck confuses me. But it's seemingly working because I'm whiffing on so much. Unlucky witness. Sure. Obnix. Sure.
Families call me their address.
Zawa.
I like that.
They won't be able to play it.
You work for me now, runt.
Decline. Take the 2.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Why didn't they attack? What? They can run over my Cavalier. Five.
Let us begin. Offensa!
So that would take 4 more turns to turn on. We could grab Sovereign and get rid of them. Pithy Needle could work. Ezekiel's Chariot's not great. Safekeeping's not great. Transmog Wand, we could get rid of the Corvold. Yeah, I mean, Transmog Wand seems like target removal to me. Transmog Wand. Transmog Wand. Here, have a go. Wait on the old growth troll, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Let's go with that. I'd like to keep Karn up. Resolve, decline.
Your punishment is
Resolve,
my
decline.
entertainment. Pleasure doing business with you.
Umezawa. -1/-1 on the health. If so, ++ on the Zilla. I see. Pass to attackers. Going after the Karn. Going after me. Interesting choices. We block. Let's gain some life. We pass down to 14. Cavalier will hit Kiora. Take action. So Kiora, Old Growth Troll, Karn. Actually, start probably with Karn. Gargaroth. Well, good news is we can hit both Gargaroth and Bioquartz. So that is A-okay. So, Karn.
My grief fuels my mission.
We could hit the X0. Yeah, you know what? That is a play. Ratchet Bomb. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana with value equal to 0. Let's Transmog Wand. Gargaroth. Kiora.
Why do I love Krakens?
Kiora
Just can't
untapped
help
Transmog
myself.
Wand.
Nature flows with vigor.
Old growth. Car. Transmog Wand. Let's sacrifice food for mana on green. Sacrifice food. Ratchet Bomb. And equal number of charge counters. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Interesting. Hold up. Copy. It's a copy, not a token. That's actually a really interesting quirk there. But let's still hit the 0. Oh, that didn't hit Reflection of Kiki Jiki? Oh, interesting. It's still considered,
Farewell, and thank you for the lesson.
no attacks. I should have held off a turn. I did not realize that would not hit Kiki Jiki. That's my mistake. Yeah, you got it. We stabilized a lot here, so I'm not upset in the slightest.
Go sow some chaos.
Fine.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
They could play Battle Quartz again. We don't have any hard removal, do I? Yeah, that's problematic. Or Vault Transmog. Yeah, this could be a problem. I think we just got off to a really slow start. Isn't helping things. Old growth is a draw card. Storm the Festival. Old growth troll. Gilty. Land War Elf, I guess. Kiora untapped.
I love to make a splash.
Pass the turn. Looking great. Next resolves.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything. Your punishment is my
What is this freaking
entertainment.
Jun pile? What in the absolute world? I mean, it's working, don't get me wrong, but like, what? You know, I should have grabbed the card. I should have grabbed frickin' a, because of this, probably a Graph Digger Cage. Yeah. Man, the Dreadhorde. The Gargaroth, even though they could have grabbed so much. Yeah, there's so much they could have grabbed. I guess they. Yeah, hasty Gargaroth. That's a thing. That is a thing. Sacrifice you. Is there any way I get out of this alive? I don't think so, but I want to see what my outs look like. Sacrifice a thing. Card. What are my outs? Confront the past. Interesting. Old growth, you. One. You take 6? Yeah. I'll just put it on you. Okie dokie. Well, let's go storm the festival. Cavalier car.
Evil must not be tolerated.
Forest. Nisa. Karn minus. Can
Stand
Karn
down.
get me out of this? Shadow Spirit can gain me life, yeah. Can block that in the air. Shadow Spear might not be a bad idea. Nisa, we can play Nisa. I don't think there's any way for us to then get the storm out this turn. Feature tokens. Let's go Shadow here. Let's go Forest. Fiora.
One drop ripples and grows.
Nisa.
Through this land, we are all connected.
Shadow Spear.
The land shall conquer you.
Hollow. Equip to Cavalier. Pass the turn. This is gonna be dicey. Because Obnix minus down to 2. Wait, where's the mutate, the bio? Where's
Go.
the bio?
Plead for mercy. Your
Am I crazy?
punishment is my entertainment.
Where's the bio? Whatchamacallit? Oh, there it is. For some reason, it lost the skin. I don't know why. That's kind of interesting. That's a 12-12 trampler now, by the way. Fan-effing-tastic.
Fight on without me.
That's fine. What's underneath this again? Oh, blue. Right. Jesus. Can we survive the turn? Is a brilliant question. Lock you. Lock you. Lock you. Lock you. That's 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 5, 11. I do not think that's enough. No, close, but no. All right. Yeah, okay. Interesting. The best way I can describe that deck is Jun Pile. Like, I have no idea what that's about. I mean, we get the growth throw out early, but we don't have much action thereafter. Let's do this. When we're out. Thoughtseize? Unlucky with Hydra. Hollow. Impulse. Cavalier. Pass. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Cav on 3. That is fine, unless they can interact with the elf. Alternatively, Karn. Let's go Cav. There's Festival and Grave. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll follow Hate. Let's Karn.
I battle for the forces of good. I will not stop.
Let's get out. God Pharaoh's statue. Land War Elf. Combat. What did you get, friend? Orval Dispute. Both duds right now. This is fine. Witness fine. In dispute now. That means you lose out on Orval. What in the world? How many cards are you playing? Finale of Devastation. What? Serpent on 1. Go to combat. They take 5. let's... Statue. Minus on.
You will not threaten this world.
Let us grab... I guess we could grab Pith. And Nix the adversary. Nix is offline. Okay, and now we have a clock with Godfair's statue. All their spells cost 2 more on turn 5. Their treasure is offline, so they have 4 mana. And they pass the turn. Storm the festival. Goose House. Not great, to be honest. Plus, submit 0. I'm doubtful they have much in the way of artifact hate. So making Godpharaoh's statue a creature might be detrimental.
Say hello to my little friend.
Attack. That's fine. They keep on looking at the treasure. They can't use it thanks to Obnix. They can sacrifice it though. The treasures are done. Oh, sorry, not Obnix. The Garn. 5. They have Corvold. Eye Twitch. Twitch 3. Oh, that's painful. Go to combat. Learn. Grab the exile spell, but I think that won't be enough here. Wolf Willow Haven. End the turn. That's 5 mana they would have to spend for Containment Breach. That is fine. Because I think that is game then. Eye Twitch. Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. X equals 10. Okay. Alright. Alright. I mean, if we can just slam freaking Godpharaoh's statue that early, then there's in a world of hurt, because everything costs 2 more. Like, was it turn... Can we turn 2? No, turn 3 Karn, turn 4 statues seems very strong against this opponent. It really limits them to like 1 a turn. You could also use Dampening Sphere, I think, for the same usage for less mana. But the extra damage kind of does help. 1 into Goose. Yeah, let's do that. 1 into Goose, and then if we don't draw on a land, Impulse into Haven, ideally. Yeah, that should work. Ideally, we just draw into a land. It'd be nice if this was a land war elf too, not gonna lie. Down to 6. That is fine. Shock out. Witness. Sure. Choose. Do we want to just do land Kiora? No. Okay, that works out. So, Forest, Haven. Is there any benefit? Yeah, I guess there is. So let's sacrifice Dream. Sack. Haven. On you. Impulse. Land. Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thoughtseize. You have a lot to worry about here. If we... Like, it's a feel bad to hit Storm of the Festival because we have the flashback, isn't it? Your, I think, may have been the right move. 1. That's 4 Older. Land War. No attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter what, if they board wipe even, Old Growth Troll hits Forest, we get Cavalier next turn. Eye Twitch. You got it. Go to combat. You have Old Growth Troll. Not wanting to learn. Interesting. Unless they have something to sacrifice Eye Twitch to. There's a Dispute. Cavalier. Lair. There's Storm. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Storm in hand will land unless they Thoughtseize. I mean, they can still Thoughtseize. No, they can't. Never mind. They can only use one. So unless they have Thoughtseize in hand, we run out Storm next turn, which should be game. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize or bust. Thoughtseize hits the Storm. You need to hit the Storm. You need, thank you. Like, you kind of need to, otherwise you're dead. I mean, actually, I mean, you're at 2 this turn. So you're kind of still dead, but you're not, well, actually, yeah, honestly, it's not a good situation, no matter how you look at it. Oh, actually, I could have killed you. Could I have? Yes, I could have. Whoopsie. I mean, honestly, you're dead no matter what here. So, yeah. Even a board wipe here wouldn't matter. Storm the Lair of the Hydra, X3. Escape of the Wilds, you got it. Jubazawa. That's fine. You can play the 1/1. Growth Troll tramples over. It is a big ol' ripperoni, friendo. Down to 1. Going out your own way. I understand ya. You witness. And GG's. We got there. That first match was just hella weird, but the second and third felt normal, so maybe they just pulled off the nut draw. Very hot. I think it's gonna be our last match of the night. Play first. Sure. Forest, Goose, yeah. Have a Thoughtseize for my card. If so, that's gonna be a feel bad moment. Thoughtseize hits the Karn. You need to hit the Karn. You need to hit the Karn. Hit the Karn. There you go. Yeah, you're thinking. Are you not hitting the Karn? If you don't hit the Karn, that tells me you have spot removal. Adventurous Impulse. Gilded Goose. Forest. Gilded Goose. That's 4. So Karn next turn. Do you bolt the bird? Even that wouldn't be enough? Do you have another Thoughtseize? That would be an option. You also get to see Storm of the Festival. I mean, you know I have another land, so it's a moot point. We get out card.
Until you have
We haven't seen much of their deck outside of it being black. Much here. As far as Ram's concerned, we have 4 mana next turn. I'll just start being the aggressor, bring out Ezekiel's Chariot if we draw into... Even if... Yeah, if we draw into a land, if they don't kill to get a goose, Ezekiel's Chariot comes out. Dark creature. That's right, I'm thinking of Faithful Absence. So it's Rakdos. Minus. We'll play into the end game here. Opponent thinking. Play with fire? Bone Rush. Okay.
Do not pity. I will not lose another friend.
We will grab God Fair Snatcher. Now here's the funny part. If we go Druid, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw into a land. Now we're just gonna go Ezekiel. Let's start being the aggressor here. Get some kitties. Get some cats. We can slam the Druid of the Cow next turn. Do they have removal for the Chariot? They do. Look at that. Honestly, I would have bolted the bird instead of the cat, but you do you, opponent. That's an oof. That was what I was afraid of on the draw. Combat. Cat. Pause on their end step. That is 4, 5, 6. So you know what? We're gonna probably land Statue next turn. Or we could just Windmill Slam Storm the Festival. That's an option as well. But Statue pretty much just brings them to a screeching halt. We're X number of cards in the graveyard, so they could kill.
I have the right to choose my own fate. And yours.
This is fine. We pitch Storm. Now they know that we have Storm.
You think too much.
Let's do Pharaoh. Clear the Hydra. And hit Liliana for 2.
You think you're so tough.
So now everything costs them 2 more to play with God Pharaoh. Have fun with that opponent. You're going to be playing 1 card a turn for a while. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, not much. I mean, at the very least, it's going to be 1 damage a turn. So 13 turns later, you will not die. Sure. Make that 11 turns.
We're doing things my way.
Let's do... X is 4. Go to combat. 4. Hit for 1.
Let's never
Goodbye,
cross
Lily.
paths again.
Oh, you got it. Let's X equals 5. That's a decision. Return clock. Next turn, yeah, that's it. You lose. Yeah, that would have been a bit of a decision, to say the least. Like, even blocking's not great, but it's better than the alternative, I suppose. The best thing they could have done then after is Murder Strider have up for lifelink. But even that, like, it extends the inevitable, right? Or prolongs the inevitable, rather. Let's temp out. I was wondering why it doesn't feel as, like, oppressively hot in here, but it's because it's 55 outside, so it's not as bad as it could be. Like, it feels actually kind of nice in here right now, which is surprising. As much as I would love to keep this hand, you have no ramp. And we are called mono green ramp for a reason, so. This is better. Karn on 3. Hitch the old growth. Go. Layer Gilded Goose. Love a Wolf Willow. Valky grabs a creature, so probably Cavalier. Love that alt art Valky. Holy hell, that looks amazing. That's so good. That is so good. I'd say grab Cavalier, but you do you, opponent. We did draw into the Wolf Willow. It was very nice. The Wolf Willow, targeting the forest. Let's pass. No matter what, unless they have hand interaction, Karn drops. Field of Ruin can hit the lair. That's fine. Not the end of the world for me. That pretty much does Fatal Push. Even still is fine by me. Still 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn comes up. Will be knocked down to 1, but not that in the world. So go Sage. Karn.
Our actions determine the course of history. I'm not frightened
X.
by you.
So if we're at 4 right now, we could just go with Zika. Trying to think of what else I've seen from their deck. There's obviously Liliana, Valky. Let's go with Zika on the list for now. The main thing about a Zika, we can actually make it a creature of Karn's ability to plus it. I kind of like that. Or so Valky, it's Karn. Oh, yo.
Acting unwisely.
Land. Well, let's go with Zika. They don't have Culligan's command right now. Let's plus a Zika.
There is great power in defeat.
And let's pass. Noxious Grass. Got it. They still have the cats as blockers here, so very much a non-issue. Cavalier of Thorns coming down next turn. Wolf, Haven, That's still 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go Cav now. Cav now. Cavalier Thorns. We're gonna have Force. Let's plus on 0.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
And let's just attack for 2. Why not? This way, if they kill Cav, we'll have 1 blocker back for Valky. And we can grab another thing out of our sideboard. We have, like, we technically have 75 cards in our deck, let's be real. Hitting another layer. Oh. Of course. Roxa. We'll dump the Wolf Willow. That's fine. Let's also stack food. Get some white. Discard Wolf Willow. There is Croxa. So let's grab Graph Diggers. Yeah.
I will rid you of your corruption.
We'll grab the Graph Diggers. Bring another Cavalier. And there's Nisa. So to kill Cavalier without exiling, then we are going to be in a pretty good position. Valky going to trade with the cat. If you want to trade with the cat, that's fine by me. I'm okay if you trade with the cat. Gilty gets back the hand. Alright, opponent, what say you? Your Croxa is offline. Don't think... Actually, you would have had enough cards, too. Ah! No Croxa for you. Discard or kill?
Run now, and I might spare your life.
That is fine, because you just gave me Nisa. Yeah, that wasn't well thought out. I'll be real. Because I might get really aggressive here. So let's crack. Yeah, we're gonna get... I was about to say, we're gonna get really aggressive, bring out the Godfair statue, limit what they can do. Yeah. I think we have enough time for another mattress, so that one went quick. That one went quick. But yeah, we dropped Nisa. I think we have 6 mana at that point. Drop Karn. Minus Karn. We have 2. We can untap Wolf Willow. That's enough for Godfair statue. Yeah, it's just rough. That's just rough at that point. They need a Kolaghan's Command to deal with the Graph Diggers, to deal with the God Pharaoh. They need to deal with the Karn. Like, there's so much to manage at that point. Let's be real. But that's what I like about this deck right now. It really is just kind of, it is as it is mono green ramp. It's not mono green aggro, it's very much mono green ramp. Ramp into Festival. Mulligan, not a lot of action. That's not really anything more, but at least we have a turn 1 play. Dump a land. So we go Lair, Impulse, try and find a Cav. So Lair, Impulse, find Cav. No Cav. We have Old Growth Troll. Yeah, at least it's a beater, so we can work with that. Emissary is this mono red tag. Burning Tree Emissary. Ooh, Burning Tree Emissary Tron. Robber the Rich. Steel on top and Steel Friend. Oh, a Karn! I wanted that! Oh, that's painful. Okay. Druid. Blocker at least. Oh my god, you grabbed my Karn. That's rough. That is rough. Mana. Mono red aggro. Land. That's fine. Block. Ooh. if they have Ember Cleave, they win. So we did 1, 2, 1 old growth. Not looking good. So old growth block Anax, but if they have Ember, they do not have Ember. Thank God.
This little candle's gonna set your
That's an
world
Ember
on fire.
Cleave.
Think of something good.
That's 4. Thank God they could not play that. Holy effing hell. 2. Wolf Willow. Pass. We're at a bit of a standstill here. They hit Ember Cleave, we lose. Fervent Champion. Fine. Ember Cleave. Thank God it is not.
This is a fun idea.
Pass to attackers. What say you? You want to attack the Anax? Robber the Rich. I mean, that allows them to play frickin' Karn! And something else as they pull it. I guess they played Fervent. I was wondering what they tapped for. So, Karn. I doubt they have many... Could they have an Ember Cleave in sideboard? Oh, I swear to God, if they have an Ember Cleave in sideboard. Pass the blockers. The damage. Karn. Do not tell me you have an Ember Cleave in
I
sideboard.
am Karn.
Do not dare tell me. Son of a... You gotta be joking me. They pull off my top the one card that can pull their win con. Fresh hell. That's double strike 9-3. That's so effing ugly. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X5 Hydra. Now it's an X5 Hydra. Yeah.
Aw,
Are you just gonna hard cast the cleave?
Singed.
No. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna skip now. I needed to activate Hydra before the flame blockers. Even then, I think it would have been X, what, 4 did I say? X5? X5 plus 4, 9. You still take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? 15 damage? And there's still an Ember Cleave on board? Yeah, it... Nope, that didn't look good. Kiora could be interesting. We can play that on turn 2. Hard. Try and get into Nisa. Kiora.
I defy gods. Defying you will be easy.
Robber the Rich. They don't pull, but they can hit Kiora. Do not hit Kiora. Both relieving and frightening all at the same time. Hold. Pass. Next turn we can plan Nisa or Cav. I think we go Nisa. I think they have enough to one. They play another.
Leave my squids alone.
They do not, thankfully. Why do that? Old growth block. Why? Bird is fine. Bird was not going to be doing much. So let's do that.
Let's get moving.
Misa.
Together, we will prevail. Harness the elements.
Go to combat. Impulse. Play Giant. Sense to me, makes it a 5/4. Do you have another stomp? Fine trade. Osage. Let's go Cavalier.
Defend my
Cool.
allies.
Yeah, they realized with the board state as it stood, they could not get through that. It really is just going to come down to who can land as many cards as possible, as fast as possible. I think they played a little bit too fast and loose with their cards, with a lot of negative trades, in my opinion. But I think that could have been a closer matchup. But with Karn coming down, we either bring out like Ratchet Bomb, we bring out Godfair statue, slow them game that way. There's a few ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Risky if they stomp it. Okay. If they don't stomp it, we do Forest Landward Druid. No block. So Forest. Druid. Landward. If we have Oseiju, next turn Storm unless they have Chain Whirler. We do not have Chain Whirler. Oseiju. Storm. Cavalier Old Brewer. Forest. Impulse. Grab a Forest. Next turn we Storm again. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting one already. Festival. Karn. Forest.
I will fight this honor. My grief fuels my
Karn.
ambition.
Jesus. What do you want to do here? Don't think I have anything that would slow them down right away. We could like try and Ratchet Bomb or even Transmog. I think we do Shadow Spear. Do Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear. Equip. On Cav. No attacks. Great. You got it. Robert. You got it. Let us Yora.
I'll show you Dry Walker something truly
Cavalier.
spectacular. ocean surges, life thrives.
I will not stop.
God, Pharaoh. No attacks.
Listen, pal, I'm with the Gatewatch, so I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
Let us... We have Storm the Festival. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11. Actually, let's just... Okay, let's do Storm first and foremost. Let's green, green, green. Green in case we hit... not Leon. Nisa. Nisa. Old. I think that's game.
Power surges through these lines.
God Pharaoh statue. Plus on nothing.
Awaken!
Plus...
The land fights for us.
And...
Nature flows with vigor.
Cavalier will attack Chandra. Okay, they can't dig.
Oh, why?
Okay. What else do I have in sideboard that I'd want here? Crusher hit what? I don't even... Bone Crusher hit me, I think? I don't even know.
I have
Dig.
met my friend. My purpose is greater than
Transmog
myself.
is an option. Actually, I kind of like the idea of going Transmog. So go Transmog. Transmog. Let's hit Anax. Result. Minus Transmog.
I love to make a
Transmog
splash.
4 brand. Yep, Transmog Wand with Kiora is just good stuff. Good stuff. Gotta love that. Because it just basically drops and then pop. And then from there, they have all those 1/1s that I was going to grab. All those tokens, basically, they would have, what, 4 tokens? I was going to then grab probably, like, Amulet of Safekeeping. Would have been a good option. Overall, like, this has so much raw flexibility. I think that's the amazing thing with it. Like, once we hit Karn, we just have so many options available to us. And then we get Nisa down, it just goes boom, 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 boom. It's a feel-good moment for sure. It can definitely fizzle, but it doesn't seem to happen often. Because, like, your big beaters are mainly just there to blockers to kind of extend a little bit to get you across that line. But, with that being said, that there, friends, is going to be the end of today's stream. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help you little kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST for some Elden Ring no-hit runs. Bye-bye!